I'm letting everybody in now. If you're good to go, Joe.
Ready to roll.
So Joe, what you're going to do is I'm going to start. I'm going to say you're having an opening statement, then I'll cue you at that point. It's all yours, okay, sir?
Ready to roll.
And now the Jets begin what should be a very lengthy and thorough search. They're going to cast a very wide net. This is not going to be one of those hires where the Jets have a head coach tomorrow or Wednesday. This is going to be, let's interview a lot of candidates. Let's see how they mesh with Joe. Let's see what we can do.
Our business is about results, and no one, specifically me, is happy with our record this season. We will begin the search for a new head coach immediately. In this building, we play to win. I wouldn't want anybody in this building who doesn't want to win every damn game. The will to win is the heartbeat that will take us back to the playoffs.
Joe, can you say specifically what you're looking for in your next coach?
You know, I think first and foremost, we're looking for a great partner. I think we're looking for a person with great character and integrity. I think we're looking for a person that's going to have outstanding vision of what they want the identity of this team to be moving forward, and then what's the detailed plan on how they want to achieve this identity.
Joe, how do you describe the challenge that you face trying to bring this franchise back to respectability, and what will it take?
Yeah, I mean that certainly is not lost on me. We have some very important decisions to make, and I think bringing this program back to respectability, bringing this program back to winning games and competing for playoffs and Super Bowl, that is the number one goal. That's going to start with the type of leader and person that we bring in to partner with myself, with Christopher, with Jaime, and really build the right culture and really be the leader that can take us to the next level moving forward.
The clock goes to all zeros, and that will do it. So the Jets close out this 2020-2021 regular season.
As they walked off the field after coming up short in Foxborough, the Jets set their sights on the long road ahead this offseason. Despite falling short of expectations, the Green and White's young foundation competed to the final whistle and played their best football in the season's final weeks.
Give it to Pete! Ready?
Jets on three! 1, 2, 3!
Yeah.
Sam back to throw, swings it left, caught by Ty Johnson. At the 10, at the 5, front left pylon, he's in!
That's why he was the third pick in the draft, and now the 7th sack on season.
And he's to the punt is blocked, and it's JT Hassel.
This has got to be the biggest upset this season in the NFL.
Hand off to Johnson. It goes over to Crowder. They got Berrios downfield at the 15 and to the pylon, and it is a touchdown. What a play!
Under pressure, the ball stripped out of his hands, and it ends up right in the arms of Foley Fatukasi.
Caught for the touchdown.
goes down. Another sack. Fourth down and a half yards. The Jets have the football. Sam Darnold takes one more knee, and that will do it.
Yeah, baby.
The Jets 23 and the Browns 16.
The strong finish down the stretch was spearheaded by the efforts of safety Marcus May. The captain was voted as the team's most valuable player after leading the Jets on and off the field.
Yes, sir. Hold you. Hey, let's go to bang y'all, boy. Hey, when it's that time, you know what it is. Hey, let's go to work.
You know, the guys just found a way to just latch on and it stuck.
Here you go. There you go.
You know, I didn't try to put myself in front of everybody or, you know, make myself that person to be that guy. It just kind of fell into place. You know, me just being the person that I am, just lead by example, care for all my teammates, on and off the field, just out there showing the ability that I have. You know, but like I said, it's not just me out there. It's, you know, 10 other guys out there. You know, we all have a common goal, and that's to make plays and win games. And, you know, when we step out on the field, that's what we try to do.
Game day, last one of the year, let's go out with a bang.
Holy smokes.
In a results-driven business, the Jets didn't deliver in 2020, forcing change in Florham Park.
I don't think anyone envisioned us starting the year 0-13 and finishing the year 2-14. But we'll say very, very proud of the way that this team stuck together, the way the locker room stuck together. They competed every day in practice. We're able to beat 2 playoff teams down the stretch and win 2 of our last 3 games. But obviously, we have a lot of improvement to make moving forward.
For the Jets, the busy offseason ahead begins with finding the right head coach to lead the team into the future.
There's a lot of urgency in this league and a lot of competition. We're going to let this process dictate our decision and not a date on the calendar. And so we are going to be thorough. And so I think that's the most important thing for us, to be thorough but urgent.
You know, we want a head coach that coaches the entire team end to end. You don't have to be offensive. You don't have to be defensive. This is a coach for the entire team. That's very important to us looking forward.
As the search gets underway, finding the right fit to build the right culture is priority number 1.
My vision is important, but I want to know about what the head coach's vision is going to be. You know, when I talk about vision, you know, of what the head coach and what the team's going to look like, I feel like I've been pretty clear up front about what I think wins in the National Football League, and that's strong offensive and defensive lines. And then you have to have a great quarterback. And so, like I said before, quarterback's one of the most important positions in all of pro sports. So, you know, just diving in, rolling up the sleeves, talking ball with a coaching candidate. You know, very, very excited just to learn about their vision and their philosophy. Ultimately, you know, we're looking for the right partner to really springboard this organization for many years to come. And so, you know, like I said, just can't wait to get going. I feel like we're going to find the right guy with the right leadership traits, right communication, ability to connect and engage with players, with staff, and so we're excited to get this process going.
What we have in front of us is incredibly bright. We have incredible draft resources. In these next two drafts, we have a great deal of money to spend against the cap. It's unusually good to have money to spend against the cap. I think that this is a really good landing spot for a coach, and once we have that coach, I think that the future of this team is very, very bright.
We're excited about the resources we have. We're excited about talking to a candidate to come to this great city, to this great market, this great fan base, and really do something, build something special that hasn't been done here in a long time.
Everybody's path to the NFL is different. It's a different road, a different journey, but the same goal. As the 2020 chapter closes, the rest of the story remains to be written, with change and opportunity on the horizon at One Jets Drive.
Everybody that plays football has a why.
My mindset day in and day out to show everyone, my opponent, those that are watching me play, just to leave that field with respect.
I just honestly checked into the game, that things happen. And sometimes, everybody's dealt a different road.
Whenever I get my opportunity still now today, I show people I still can play in this game.
This wasn't the end of the road. This is, just about getting my foot in the door. And
I never took a loss, I learned. So everything that I did wrong last year, I learned from. Everything that I did right, I learned from.
Remember we talked about those goals that you have?
I'm ready, go, let's go.
All right, let's go.
It's really rare for a guy that's 6'8", 364 pounds to be that long, powerful, explosive.
Off the field, he's humble, he's a big teddy bear, but on the field, he's totally different.
Me and my brother have a thing, MBK, my brother's keeper, to know that he's always going to be right there, good or bad, that makes the world of difference to me.
Wearing my last name on my back, it gives really a big sense of pride.
My name is Frank Gore.
See that I'm chasing someone, I have a name of someone who does, those are big shoes to fill, and I don't want to just not live up to the name. I want to try to live up to the name.
Most 18-year-old kid would be celebrating. This kid, as soon as he threw that ball, as soon as it went across the end zone, his eyes immediately came back to me and said, "What do you want, Coach?"
So I just want to be dominant, man. Or anything I can do to help this team, anything I can do to go out there and make plays, I'm going to do it.
I promise you with everything in my soul and heart, I never doubted myself, not one day. There wasn't a day I doubted I couldn't do it.
Jets.
Yeah!
When you forecast into the future, once you get to 2021, get to that free agent class, there is tremendous flexibility and opportunity for the Jets to make a big push. You're getting a chance to see them kind of come up off the bottom, and I think next year you're going to see this thing really take off.
Want me to go ahead and turn it in?
Go ahead, turn it in.